Today the roses are delivered by Trooper Gasparo, Ryan Willie. On the lawn, present with bouquet of flowers to his mother, Kathy. His wife, Kimberly, and his daughter, Ashley. He is also presenting gifts to his sons, Brandon and Justin, for all of their support during Colonel Luong's service over the last 26 years.
Great Texas welcome to everyone here. And this is a great day, not just a great day for Viet and his family, but a great day for America, a great day for the United States Army, and a great day for Fort Hood. For today, we honor and promote the first Vietnamese American to make flag rank, general officer rank in the United States military and in the United States Army. So Viet, we do not be more proud of you, your family, your entire accomplishment, your entire life story than we are today. We do want to welcome some special people that are here today. On my left are distinguished visitors from Fort Hood, Central Texas, many of whom themselves are veterans of the Vietnam War. General Shoemaker is here, as always, so thank you so much for coming. And along with him is Lieutenant General Retired Taylor, both of whom served in the jungles of Rice Valley and the highlands of Vietnam. Honorable Jean Shine is here. She's our civilian assistant to the Secretary of the Army. And her husband, Bill, was a young lieutenant, later captain, also serving in Vietnam. Ed Mullen is here, who served with the 1st Cavalry Division in Vietnam, and many, many other Vietnam veterans. Thank you all for coming. And for those of you who serve under the uniform of the United States military in any capacity in the Vietnam War, would you please stand to be recognized? And on my right, you will see a wide variety of distinguished visitors, many of whom also served in combat in the war in Vietnam. We have representatives of the ARVN, the Army of Vietnam, the Republic of Vietnam. We have Vietnamese commandos, Vietnamese Rangers, Vietnamese Marines, Vietnamese Navy. And one of Viet's uncles are here, who was also a Vietnamese Ranger, and his U.S. advisor is with him immediately to my right. So for those on the right who served in the Vietnam War, would you please rise to be recognized? And next year, 2015, marks the 40th anniversary of the communist takeover of Saigon in 1975. And it's really there that the story of Viet Luong begins. But I have to start a little earlier than that. I have to start with Viet's father and mother, who were born and raised in North Viet, was the one who performed all the motherly duties and instilled the discipline and the honor and the integrity that Viet has so far exemplified in the United States Army. So for the 7 sisters, if you could all stand to be recognized as well. Which one should be number 1? There you are. All right, I got some stories on you. All that we want in a commissioned officer, in a soldier, and in a general officer of the United States Army. Yet I can't tell you how proud I am today and how humble I am to be in your presence. Your story is inspiring to all of us. And on behalf of everyone here, both your family, the veterans of Vietnam, and all of the soldiers of the 1st Cavalry Division, and indeed in our entire Army, we want to congratulate you on your promotion to Brigadier General. We want to welcome you into the General Officer Corps, and we look for great things.
Attention to orders. The President of the United States has proposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Viet Luong. In view of these qualities and his demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, he is, therefore, promoted in the United States Army from Colonel to Brigadier General, effective the 6th day of August 2014, by order of John McKee, Secretary of the Army. Brigadier General Luong's wife, Mrs. Kimberly Luong, will replace the rank of Colonel with the rank of Brigadier General on his card. And his son Brandon has now replaced his cousin. At this time, Lieutenant General Milley will present the General Officer Belt to Brigadier General Luong. Originally, the leather belt was used for mounting one's sword. It later became a pistol belt. In today's Army, the black leather pistol belt worn on the outside of the Army combat uniform identifies the wearer as a general officer. The large brass buckle bears the coat of arms of the United States. Command Sergeant Major Antonio Dunson will now encase the one-star General Officer flag.
Capacity or have ever been commissioned, just silently say the oath to yourself as we administer it to Viet Luong as a general officer. And I would just tell everybody that this oath is very special, that the United States military, that our officers, our non-commissioned officers, and our soldiers, we swear an oath of allegiance. We don't swear an oath of allegiance to a king. We don't swear an oath of allegiance to a queen. We don't swear an oath of allegiance to a government. We swear an oath of allegiance to an idea that is embodied in the Constitution of the United States, that guarantees you the freedom of religion, that guarantees you the freedom of speech, that guarantees all of us due process of law and the right to live a life that is free of tyranny. It is a Constitution that was paid for in blood, that continues to be paid for in blood. And I would ask that all of you just remember that as we go ahead and administer this oath to Viet.
Having been appointed Brigadier General of the United States Army, I solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I shall bear faith and allegiance to the same, shall this obligation freely, without mental reservation, purpose of
Friends and family, thank you for gracing us with your presence today. First off, I want to thank Lieutenant General Milley for his generous remarks and taking the time right before his own change of command to promote me here today. This is certainly a momentous event for my family in the Vietnamese diaspora. My journey from a refugee child to Deputy Commanding General of the storied 1st Cavalry Division isn't as much a story of a great nation and our Constitution. It is a story of liberty, freedom, equality, and the American dream. Like all Vietnamese immigrants to this country, my love for America is without boundaries. Perhaps this love is best articulated in the words of Michael Shara describing Colonel Chamberlain of the 20th Amendment in the book Killer Angel, and I quote, "His faith in this country is stronger than his faith in God, because this is the land where no man hath to bow." End quote. True to the spirit, many Vietnamese Americans have answered the call of duty here as Americans. 13 men have made the ultimate sacrifice in Iraq and Afghanistan. Many more dozens wounded. I think I have some of my wounded warrior brothers here with me here today. It is a fairly heavy price for a relatively small portion of the population. In short, we're American by birth. We're not American by birth, but by choice. However, when it comes to defending our great nation and Constitution, my mom's younger brother, Uncle Zoom, could not be here with us today. He's a wounded warrior, severely wounded in 1971. Amazingly, Vietnamese Army, but he was with 1st Cav when his bird was shot down, so we've come full circle. And finally, my uncle out here, he's in the 3rd Vogue. He was the battalion commander in the Vietnamese Airborne Division, operated in every major combat operation in Vietnam. And sitting next to him is his advisor, or one of his advisors, Gary Willis, from the story MACV, Team 162, sir. Good to have you here. His other advisors included some of the folks you may know. General Retired Harry McCaffrey, Lieutenant General Retired Jim Hall, who passed away last year, but he's the father of JSOC, and then Lieutenant General Retired Joseph Kinzer. So just to show you how we've come full circle, when I took command of the Rakkasans, 3rd Brigade of the 101st, General Kinzer was my honorary colonel of the regiment. So in short, freedom is not free for any of us, and particularly for my family. We are willing to do it all again if we have to. So, nhìn những bộ quân phục, lòng tôi thật buồn xót xa. Những người đã làm con tim tôi rung động về ba chữ danh dự, trách nhiệm, tổ quốc, và những ý nghĩa của những câu dặn dò cha ông để lại như Nam Quốc Sơn Hà, Nam Đức Thư, dí đạo, nghĩa nhi, pháp hung tàn, dĩ trí, nhân nhi, dị cường đại, chính là thân phục tôi của đồng đội của các anh. Thì vì vậy, một nửa con tim tôi lúc nào cũng hướng về đất mẹ, dù đã 30 năm xa cách. Còn có sự hy sinh xương máu của các anh thì chúng tôi chắc chắn không có ngày mai. Tổ quốc mãi mãi ghi ơn. Vậy, tôi xin các anh nhận cái chào của tôi. And finally, to my family, first and foremost, my dad, who's no longer with us, but he's here in spirit. Everything I've learned about duty, honor, country, sacrifice, and selfless service, I've learned from my dad. Didn't get a chance to see him before he died.
I step on
Thank you.
Sir, on behalf of the nation's finest first team honor guard, I'd like to present to you this evening.
Lift your wedges.
First team, sir.